I'm a Sun Devil, man!
27-yard line. That's a great call, too. Play fake. Farmer will put it up. Throws over the middle. Pull! Touchdown! Quick flag.
3rd down and 5. Levis swings it to Scadaboo. Scadaboo breaks defenders. Here he goes again. Another touchdown. Scadaboo is the running back, and he is immediately met in the backfield, runs through the contact, and then throws a shoulder for good measure. Revenge on this defense here. That is true. High in the air. Right center field. Brandon Compton. Welcome to 2025. Today. This one the other way. Still going back. At the track. Walks up and down.
Edwards pulls off and buries it. Richardson drives out for Robbie Ryan. Hurt 3 right on the money.
Takes his shot for Darby. Flag out. Doesn't matter. Touchdown.
Two-0 pitch.
was 349 feet, 111 off the back, 20-degree angle.
349.
Two-0 pitch. Hit deep to right center field. It is far. It is good. It's a grand slam to send Arizona State to the Super Regionals.
349 feet, 111 off the back, 20-degree angle.
349. Well, what is up, my Pitchfork Lunch peeps? For some reason, I cannot find the background will not work. But I am Michael Caratino at Diablo005 _ on X, artist formerly known as the Twitter. You know it, you love it. Check it out there live every day, Monday through Friday, 12 to 1 p.m. As you can. A little bit of an abridged version today. Apologies, but yes, it will be a little bit faster, but at the same time, wasn't not going to jump in and talk about this because, my friends, it is absolutely awesome. Again, baseball headed to Lincoln for the Lincoln Regional. It's Nebraska, to overstate the obvious, as the 13th seed, national seed in the host. And then you have Milwaukee, Ole Miss, and ASU. Although it would be Nebraska, Ole Miss, ASU, Milwaukee as the 4 seed in there. So ASU opens up with Ole Miss on Friday. So again, we'll get to that. But check us out live at Diablo005 _ on X, or for me on Twitter, my IG. I know I may have mentioned this once or twice or 10 times, but either way, check it out on the IG as well. And then, guys, YouTube, go to YouTube and check it out live. But go to YouTube, check it out live, and you can get the messy hair. It's been a very interesting but moving morning. So anyway, but yeah, go to YouTube. Again, you have missed a plethora of phenomenal comp reviews, new Pitchfork Lunchers. So go to YouTube, check it out, and don't be bashful, as I say. By the way, big, huge shout out. A lot of you saw me last night on Lights Out Sports. It was so fun with Michael, fellow Phoenician, and Cheese, as again talking ASU, mostly football, but again a little bit of baseball as well too. It was awesome to be on the Lights Out show. Pardon me, and my lights are almost out there. Ha! I know, terrible joke, but yeah, again, big shout out to Michael and Cheese as we talked. Teeny bit of Cardinals, but mostly a little bit of Packers, but mostly football. And Keith Abney going into the 5th round, and Jordan Tyson, and they were trying to tell me that Mr. Ohio State receiver is a very, very good blocker, better than Jordan Tyson, which I said, look, his talent, I get it, but he's not a better blocker. Jordan Tyson was the best receiver in the country and played against much tougher DBs for the extent of the season, the whole season combined. And had some injuries, but we saw Heinsworth said, a lot of NFL DBs breaking down tape. And again, it is opinion. And I'm not saying Mr. Ohio State's not good, but to Cheese and Michael, Jordan Tyson, the best receiver in the draft. And he is a better blocker as well. He would own, if they were going one-on-one, he would own them. So anyway, but again, phenomenal, man. Big shout out to lights out as they again. Sorry, I paused there because I was just not that I forgot the name. I was just thinking of some of our other fun conversation. But yeah. But like I said, go to YouTube and subscribe, guys, because you can watch live, but you need to subscribe. It's at Emmons and Michael V's and Victory Season Champ 005 at MVC 005 on YouTube, and subscribe away, guys. Subscribe. So that being said, baseball, though, like I said, we're gonna get right into it with again them going to Lincoln and being in that regional. Yeah, I mean, look, they open up Friday against Ole Miss, and it's going to be a challenge, as you guys know. I mean, Ole Miss, like I said, if we look at the records at the uh that's from Clue. I was going to say, what's that from, guys? But yeah, I mean, Ole Miss, look, 36-21, ASU 37-19, so one more win, two less losses. So, but you see what I'm saying there? Evenly matched teams. And tomorrow, we're going to get into more of the matchup pitchers and stuff like that. But I mean, you just look at what again, and going against SEC teams. You heard Willie Bloomquist, Coach Bloomquist, say here yesterday, that going up against the four SEC teams, they did non-con, and obviously a tough conference play, as we all know. But it cracks me up how West Virginia and Kansas are 15-16, because sorry. What West Virginia, I mean, is just done anyway this year. And again, it's not a lifetime achievement award, but last year, this year, I mean, the consistency, what they did, I mean, checking, and even what Kansas did is comparable to others, but neither here nor there. But yeah, Ole Miss, I mean, they I mean, they were 500 in conference. And again, I'm not saying it's not tough, as I cannot like them pitchfork lunchers, as you know, but unlike those fans, I get, but 15-15 in conference. They were 27-7 at home, but 7-10 on the road, and 2-4 in neutral sites. So ASU, as we know, stronger on the road, and much stronger road record. And yeah, I mean, for the first time since 82, 50 years. Oh, no, I need this. But yeah, you look at it, highest batting average, Judd Uttermark at 318, Will Furnace at 315. And I mean, that's it for over 300. Tristan Becerra at 288, Hayden Federico at 284, Owen Pano at 280. Dom Decker 271. Colin Reuter at 264. Austin Foley at 238. Topher Jones at 232. And I mean, some didn't meet the minimum requirements of, 2 plate appearance, like, Topher Jones did, that I just mentioned, and neither did Owen Pano. But guys that did, like, Braden Randall, I mean, 225. So yeah, of the guys, I mean, so Braden Randall, Austin Foley 238, Colin Reuter 264, Dom Decker 271. Now Owen Pano is at 280, but he didn't meet the minimum requirement of 2 plate appearances a game and 75% of the games played. So Pano again appeared in 39 games, started 28 of the team's 57 games. But yeah, Hayden Federico, 284. And like I said, Tristan Bissetta, 288, 315. I mean, as a team, again, overall, guys, but a 266 batting average. Now, home run rise, Judd Uttermark did have 20 this season, as did Tristan Bissetta. And that's what I noticed. First thing I know, almost anything I get it, but 2 guys hitting 20. I mean, Hairston, obviously, as you know, 28 dingers, still going, broke the Sun Devil record. Forks up, man, as you know. So stoked for that, as Hairston broke that record, like I said to you guys. And yeah, I mean, it's just, but Mississippi State to have 2 players hit 20 home runs. Like I said, Jared Utermark and Tristan Bissetta. And then you had Austin Foley, who had 13 home runs, and Dom Decker double digits as well as 10. So 63 home runs between 4 guys. I mean, each of them at, obviously 50, but 100 home runs on the season exactly for Mississippi State, or Ole Miss, pardon me. Sorry. To the Rebels fans, sorry about that. I know, because you could be like, would you ever call ASU that school down? So, well, obviously not, because that would be extremely insulting to Arizona State, and I would not do that. But yeah, 100 home runs, and you look at a team that's got 80 doubles, 1 triple. The lone triple of the season came from a Braden Randall, who played in 44 games, started 39 of those 44 games. Did Randall, but yes, he has the lone triple. Again, not easy to get, understandably, but the lone triple for the Rebels. And like I said, 80 doubles, 100 home runs. So, I mean, that's solid. And then pitching wise, you have Cole Townsend and Elliott Hunter. Again, 14. Well, Hunter had 14 appearances and started all 14 of those games. Townsend, the same thing, 13 appearances, started all 13 of those games. Townsend was 5-3 with a 3.81 ERA, and Hunter inevitably also was 5-3 with a little bit higher 5.07 ERA. And then for Townsend, in 59 innings pitched, he gave up 49 hits, 29 runs, 25 of those earned. And then he had 81 Ks to just 17 walks. Gave up 13 doubles, 1 triple. Did give up 9 dingers. on the season. His opponent's batting average, a little low at 218 there. And then for Elliott Hunter, who the Devils could also see, like I said, if he was Townsend again, a little lower ERA, 3.81, might get the nod, but Hunter in the 14 appearances pitched 71 innings, gave up 67 hits, 43 runs, 40 of those were earned. He had 96 Ks to 34 walks. He gave up 9 doubles, no triples, but he gave up 12 home runs. A team that gave up altogether 75 home runs on the season. Yes, they're plus 25 in that category, but again, with an ASU team that can hit dingers playing matchups, and they're harder to come by the further you go in the season with regionals and all that stuff. You guys know this. So, but yeah, look, again, we'll go more into that. We'll go more into the ASU numbers, but again, the Devils in the Lincoln Regional, so stoked for that. And they again absolutely rocked it this season. What Coach Bloomquist did. Landon Harrison, but new Contradas again battling the injury, all that good stuff. Like it is again just Willie Bloomquist, just his demeanor, the culture, how he played, what it means to be a Sun Devil, everything. Back in regionals, getting back-to-back years in regionals. Now we need to try and they need to make that push to super regionals. So that in and of itself, like I said, just very, very, very awesome. And I could not be, like I said, more stoked for baseball. And again, it's gonna be a little bit of a road, and the only way they host a super regional is if I think NC State also wins the Auburn regional, where UCF is at, fellow Big 12 foe. So 6 Big 12 teams there. Let's see how they represent, and let's see how many of those extra teams get knocked out. That's all I gotta say. So I'll take a quick break, come back. We're gonna wrap softball and softball and women's golf as well. As we know, again, I started on softball, but got to get a few more shout outs in there, as there's some breaking news that I saw today as well, which definitely bums me out. But in this day and age, again, definitely bums me out. So, but nonetheless, that's coming up here on Pitchfork Lunch. right, as we are back here on a Pitchfork Lunch, still can't fix the background. Don't understand why, but anyway, nonetheless, that's another thing to work on. But yeah, so but a big breaking news here, my friends, as this has come down today, and I get it. It's they're losing one of the, again, cogs to this team, but as I will put up here, and you will see, after much prayer and consideration. Hold on, I'll go off to the side here. Yeah, there we go. Much prayer and thoughtful consideration, I've decided to enter the transfer portal as a graduate student. I could not be more grateful for my time as a Sun Devil, but I am excited to see where this next chapter takes me. And again, Sam Swan, absolutely phenomenal. I mean, yes, as a grad student, she has been here. She has went through, and Coach Bartlett came in a little bit of the challenging times, but a huge cog. I mean, her defense as a catcher, but just all around, just always great to talk to. And man, well, we'll see what he's doing. And I'm going to aim, I just saw this, but aim to get her on the show. As again, she had that huge home run against Texas on Saturday night, which they were inching close to sweeping Texas in the Austin Super Regional. But hey, again, Texas knows how to battle, and they did. But ASU, again, did not make it easy, and it was a lot tougher than their regional just in general. So, but hey, Sam Swan entering the portal as a grad student, and like I said, it's I'm bummed to see it, but in this day and age, it's what happens. And again, they were all just, again, this is how this team meshed, and the way she caught, obviously, Kenzie Brown, and I mean, just the pacing, and obviously, talk to her about that before, keeping her in the game, and not in the game, but just working with the pitchers, and seeing what's called, and just again developing that chemistry. And yeah, and Mika Lupi too, I mean, as well, like we saw how, and so we'll see if I shouldn't say it's surprising. I know that I tell you guys that all the time, but to me, it is a wee bit surprising how Kenzie Brown, or how anybody from, a team this close and what you have, coming in, is going to enter the transfer portal. But like I said, this day and age, grad student, Brooklyn Ulrich wanted to come back home. Sam Swan being from Texas, maybe she wants, see that and head back home if that's where the opportunity comes about. But man, that's a tough one, my Devils. That's a tough one, because to see her go, like I said, absolute bummer. But man, forks up to Sam Swan, the hell of a job. And like I said, reach out, see if we can get her on the show, and it's it's what's right for her, but celebrate her time here, and obviously wish her well in the next step, because like I said, as a grad student, 1 year we saw what Kaylee Pond obviously meant to this program. What Sam Swan will mean to any program, guys. You get it. Absolutely phenomenal. So, but again, want to celebrate, and this team just in general, with what they did. And we look at final stats for this 2026 season, which again, so phenomenal. I mean, 45-18 overall. Like, hello, 45-18 overall, 11-13, like we said, in conference play. But if you think about it, they're 14 and 13 in conference play, because in the Big 12 tournament, sweeping those three teams makes them 14 and 13 in conference play. But for the regular season, I get it, 11 and 13. They did go 23 and 12 at home, 16 and 6 away, 6 and 0 on neutral sites. So, yeah, again, Coach, what they built, what they did, the grit that they had, and just how these players came. I mean, again, some of the senior like a Tanya Wendell, who, I mean, yes, bleeds maroon and gold through and through. And yes, we will work on getting her and Colton Schultz on the show. Her and I did talk about that, so gotta work that out. But yeah, I mean, it's just absolutely awesome to, I mean, like I said, she's bleeding it through and through, but what this team did this year, I mean, and we saw it early when they took on Oklahoma. Granted, it was the start of the Kajikawa Classic, but Oklahoma wasn't a part of it. But they were going on to play U of A, and Coach Bartlett again gets Coach Gasso to come up here, and 2 home runs were hitting that game. The Devils hit a solo shot. The difference is OU hit a 2-run shot, and that was it. I mean, it was an insane game. And Oklahoma, they got knocked out in super regional. So it's for the first time in 11 years, they will not be there, but still obviously a dominant team. And it was a 2-1 score there, but you saw, beating going 4-1 against the Big Ten teams that they saw, and again, splitting with Michigan. I mean, just really weird to start to, you look at the 11 and 13 and, and I say 14 and 13, but, Utah, again, then that third game, it was 11-6, finishing the 6 because, yeah, the whole switching it for Utah, which never again will I switch anything for Utah. They can figure out the travel. They can get back. Like, yeah, no, we're not switching it up, doing anything. Whatever time is scheduled out, that's what we're playing. We're not agreeing to this time thing. No. You figure it out. It's major college sports. So anyway, but getting swept by Utah, but then they turn around. They beat UTEP, and they take 2 out of 3 from Oklahoma State. And then they take that first game from Arizona, drop the next 2, and then go to Carolina, and they beat NC State. They beat Marist. They beat UNC. They beat Marist again. They beat UNC again. And then they go to Kansas, take the first game, and then drop the second 2. Sorry, sneeze. Didn't want to get that on camera. But yeah, I mean, they go to like I said, Kansas, and they take that first game, guys, and 8-5, and then it's 11-7, one hit, in a way here or there, and then they lose 5-4 to Kansas. Turn around and beat UTEP again, 13-0. Go to UCF, take the first game. Oh no, they're home for UCF. Take the first game 7-1, and then they lost 8-1, and then but 4-3 in the Sunday game. So right there, then you start that run. You beat GCU 5-1. Kaylee Pond with that catch, the energize. Again, you guys saw it, just absolutely awesome. And then they sweep Houston, and then they turn around, and yes, they got swept by Texas Tech. They turn around, though, and sweep BYU. Absolutely awesome. Last Big 12 series, catapulted them into the Big 12 tournament, which they smacked Arizona, smacked Oklahoma State, smacked Texas Tech 4-0. And I will say smack because they shut them out. 3 home runs, 2 solo shots and a 2-run dinger. And yeah, but they shut them out there. And yes, I know Texas Tech is advanced to the World Series, but So yeah, you win the Big 12 championship, then you go and you shut out McNeese in 5, 8-0, and then you beat Texas A&M 4-3, and then Texas A&M battles their way back. They beat McNeese as well, and in the regional, and then you smack them 9-1. Brooklyn Ulrich, we are not worthy. That was phenomenal. And then you beat Texas 4-1, and then, like I said, you lose 4-3, and then 5-0. But man, what a phenomenal season. And when you look about it too, like stats wise, like this is crazy when you see this, because because I mean, of the everyday, of the starter, Sam Swan took the team title at 3. Well, Tanya Wendell took it at 385. As she played in 42 of the 63 games. The injury there. So technically not, but I mean, so Tanya Wendell at 385. Yeah, Tanya Wendell 385. Sam Swan right there at 383. Yazzie Avila at 350. Emily Shep at 347. Katie Chester at 337, along with Kaylee Pond. Brooklyn Ulrich at 331. Ashley Mejia at 320. Yaya Acuna at 312. Again, appeared in 58 of the 63 games. But it started 28, but still. But yeah, Yaya Acuna at 312, Jasmine Roberts at 270, Tiare Ho Ching to 260. Ryan Brown pinch hitting at 250, Sydney Signs, 231 at bats wise. So 325 as a team. But like I said, when you look at the home runs, obviously Katie Chester smacked 20 this year. Absolutely phenomenal. And then Kaylee Pond had 15, Swan had 12, Mejia had 10, Ulrich had 9, Wendell had 8. Tiare Ho Ching had 6. And for Tanya Wendell, I mean, you see the 8. And again, I'm not saying injuries, yes, but the time she missed, she doesn't miss that time. She's up in double digits. So I mean, you have five players in double digits, and then Ulrich at 9, Wendell at 8, like that. And they had 99. It was crazy. 99 home runs for the season, contributing that. Nahonda Lewis had 1, Millie Roberts had 1, as did Yazzie Avila, and then Signs and Brown had 2. Like I said, Tiare Ho Ching with 6, Wendell with 8, Ulrich with 9, Mejia with 10, Shep and Swan with 12, Pond with 15, and Katie Chester with 20 home runs. And then, yes, pitching wise, you guys know this. I mean, Kenzie Brown, she played in 36 games. She had 36 appearances. She was 18-8 overall, 16 complete games, 5 shutouts, even threw in 3 saves, 168 innings pitched, guys. Gave up 110 hits, 70 runs, only 55 were earned, 266 Ks to just 75 walks. Gave up 17 doubles, 4 triples, and the same amount of home runs. Katie Chester hit 20. But again, you don't have to hit the ball that hard. And a lot of these pitchers, I mean, we saw it with Texas Tech, with Kennedy, and when Tanya Wendell, went yard off her twice, actually. They're throwing hard, and yes, you get your bat around, barrel it up. You don't have to hit it that hard, because you're making the contact and it is flying out with the momentum and the power that they brought to it. So, but yeah, it was just a phenomenal season for Kenzie Brown. Mika Lupi, again, she had 41 appearances. She was played in 14 games, 41 games, but in 41 appearances, she was 14-4. Awesome. Had 2 saves as well. She had 4 complete games, 1 shutout, 2 saves, 121 innings pitched. You have 152 hits, 94 runs, 62 earned, 65 Ks to just 33 walks, and she gave up 26 doubles, 2 triples, and 10 home runs. Mika Lupi, again, hell of a season. And yeah, she's again coming back. And you look at, but I mean, just so many, you see the strikeouts again, not as many as Brown, but which is phenomenal. But I will say this, getting those ground balls and more eyes that were on regionals and super regionals. I mean, even against Texas, she, they were up 2-0 in that Saturday game when she was on the mound, and there were some runners, there were some things, but some I guess you could say pressure, but getting ground balls, getting the outs, and Emily Shep turning unassisted double play, which again her on the corner, phenomenal. But yeah, just want to again big shout out to again Coach Bartlett and this team, as they have been nothing but phenomenal this year, and it is a bummer the roller coaster stopped at the super regionals, but that is that. Same thing for women's golf, to finish 10th. Man, wrap up on that women's golf, they were absolutely awesome this year, guys. And they finished 10th this year, and I mean 10th at the national tournament. I mean they were right there in 7th in that last round, trying to make the stroke play, or the match play cut. And yeah, it was, I mean, a heck of a tough third round, or tough fourth round, I should say, because rounds 1, 2, and 3, they were obviously very, very locked in, like they were all year. Missy Farquet doing a hell of a job with this team, and you think about it, Phi Rubrong is a freshman, like crazy what she was able to do, especially each round getting stronger. And I mean, she finished at 1 over in the 4th round, but 2 over for the tournament. And I mean, she birdied her 15, 16, and 17, and then part 14 and 18, and birdied 15, 16, 17. You talk about a strong finish after a bogey on 10, a bogey on 11, and a bogey on 13. And then she gets all 3 of those shots back on 15, 16, and 17. And then, I mean, again, just the double bogey on 9, that was tough. But still, I mean, for a freshman, and she finished, 2 over. Beth Coulter was 1 over. And I mean, she had a 5 over 4th round, which again, tough course, as you guys know. And I mean, it reared its head, but the Big 12 player of the year, Patience Rhodes, I mean, she shot an 81 and then back-to-back 73s, and then a 79 on the final round. And I mean, she was +7. She finished at +18. But man, I mean, she started the day with four straight pars. Then she hits a birdie, and then it was the last 4 of the front 9 were bogeys. And then she double bogeyed 11, and then par 12 and 13, bogeyed 14, and then parred out. But yeah, maybe slip in a birdie or 2 in there was that. But yeah, I mean, Paula Scholes-Hansen shot even par. She was shot a 72. Like I said, Rubrong was 1 over. Coulter and I Love McDonald O'Brien were 5 over, and then you had Rhodes at 7 over. But yeah, I mean, when you're playing your best golf, what they did, I mean, their confidence as a team, the way they worked together. You guys saw it here on Pitchfork Lunch, man. Just forks up to them, as like I said, they Missy Farkay again, just bringing in the right players. And like I said, it's golf. There's swing, and you heard the girls talking about it, like watching film and how somebody can say, "Oh, this will work for you." Obviously, it can work for you, and the way they push each other, man. Forks up to Missy Farkay, the women's team, girls, you rocked it. And yes, what the future holds for them, a lot of them headed to the tour, the LPGA, or whether it be the European tour, but like there's going to be a lot more wins and success out of this group. Obviously, Patience Rhodes moving on. Same thing with I want to say Beth Coulter as well. So forks up, man, to them. But hey, that's going to do it for today. Like I said, abridged, man. Again, big shout out to Lights Out, as they big shout out to Lights Out, as they were again gracious enough to have me on. Yeah, I mean, Swan real quick was a unanimous All Big 12 first teamer in 2026. She has a career batting average, by the way, forgot to mention this, of 322 and a 917 OPS with 18 home runs, 86 RBI, 67 runs scored, and a 984 fielding percentage behind the plate. So, yeah, getting an absolute beast. And like I said, man, forks up. Thank you, Sam Swan, for pouring it in, being a Sun Devil, and just, again, the way he always played, phenomenal. So, but yeah, that's going to do it. Everybody have a phenomenal rest of your Mike days at Hump Day. Woo woo. Yep, I forgot to do it off the top, but that's for Mama, as you know. I won't forget. I always do at least do it twice a show, but will not forget to do it at least once, because Mama, it's still her favorite commercial with my name in it. Even though she says no, she still chuckles like a child, which, most people do too when you see something like that. So nonetheless, that'll do it for today. And thanks to reigning back-to-back Big 12 champs women's volleyball. It is #our state, team down south. Remember that, as it is our state, and you do have to recognize that team down south. So that is that. And you guys know it. Go Devils. And we'll talk more Sun Devil baseball tomorrow. We'll get into their numbers, the matchup, and then also, again, who knows? Maybe we do have a guest. Maybe we do. I know I keep telling you, again, schedules, and now this time of year, it's a teeny bit challenging, but not fully challenging. So I will see you tomorrow. Again, same bad time, same bad channel. You guys know it. Like I said, it is #our state. Go Devils. And as always, forks out.
I went to Arizona State. Right. I'm a Sun Devil, man.
27-yard line. That's a great call. Blake Baker, Farmer will put it up, throws over the middle. Pull, touchdown. Quick flag.
3rd down and 5. Levitt swings it to Scadaboo. Scadaboo breaks defenders. Here he goes again. Scadaboo is the running back, and he is immediately met. The backfield runs through the contact and then throws a shoulder for good measure.
On this team this year. That is true. High in the air. Right center field. Brandon comes in. Welcome to 2025. Not today. This one the other way. Still going back. That's the drag. What's up and down?
Edwards pulls off and buries it. Richardson drives out for Robbie Ryan. Hurt 3 right on the money.
shot for